Hi guys, what's going on? This is Zera, your host. We are in patch 0.5.7. So what's new about this patch? Well, the biggest changes are the modules upgrade. You will receive new modules in port 1, 2, and 3. And actually even in the fourth. So let's talk about it. Well, you have some options. Now the first option is the main armament modification one, and this is very interesting. This is way to go for the most ships. It has minus 20% risk of the main battery become incapacitated. That's very good for destroyer, for cruiser, well, for everything. And not just that, you have the plus 50% to main battery survivability, so your turrets doesn't knock up that fast, which is great. And minus 20% to main battery repair time, that is also good. Minus 20% risk of the torpedo tubes to become incapacitated. So as this cruiser has torps and main battery, then you will get benefit of both. And plus 50% torpedo tubes survivability and minus 20% tubes repair time. So this is if you have cruiser with torps, or if you're a destroyer, this is the way to go. Now there are some other issues that you, if you are a Yamato or Montana or Iowa with very good AA, you want to go with a AA build, this might be the one. You have plus 100% secondary battery survivability, plus 100% to AA mounts survivability. So if you want to make sure that your AA survives long enough, this is the way to go. Now this one, minus 70% risk to your ship's magazine detonation. Yes, this is a issue that I don't know what to say. This is permanent, so of course it's very good if you're a destroyer captain and you want to just to make a damn sure that 70% risk of your ships to not detonate, that it's good. But how often, as a DD player, and I am DD player, does your ships blow up and detonate? Not that often. I still think they're the first main armament modification. It's worth it. But on the second one, guys, we have the new aiming system modification. What it does, the minus 7% to maximum dispersion of main battery shells. So you have on your main battery minus 77% and plus 20% to torps turret traverse speed. So if this is very good if you are in Japanese or any other destroyer, it's really good. And plus 5% to second battery maximum fire range. Yeah, this is the way to go. Even if you're a battleship with very strong AA, this increase 5% secondary battery maximum fire range, which is good, and minus 5% to maximum dispersion of secondary. So this is way to go if you are in a battleship or very good cruiser like Rune or Dmitry Donskoy, which have very good AA. And I discovered personally when I tested this that your AA in a very good cruiser like Rune or Dmitry Donskoy will be even more effective. So if you're a Montana captain or Iowa captain and you put this aiming system modification, you'll benefit for everything, from your aiming, from your AA, dispersion and the maximum. But here's the deal, this is the what it's so damn strong. You receive a plus 5% fire range. Yeah, so my personally opinion that the first mod you wanna go, it's for the main armament modification one in almost everything, and the same thing goes for second slots. Now there are some issue with this one. Main battery modification to purchase 500,000 credits plus 5% to main battery loading time. Yes, you can load the guns 5% faster, but for that you gonna pay with 15% to main battery traverse speed, so your traverse speed will be even slower. So this one I don't recommend if you're a Japanese cruiser which have very bad traverse speed. Don't do it, don't take it, it's not worth 5% to main battery loading time. But I think it's kind of a worth if you're like in a US destroyer with very fast turret traverse speed, then plus 5%, way to go. So this is a valid option for the US destroyers like Sims or Manihan or whatever, but it's still better, this aiming system modification one. And if you want to be a god, if you're like Iowa and Montana or even the Texas, I'll put this one, I'll put a guns modification too. What the hell, not have this insane a defense. Plus 20% a amount of firing range. So yeah, you see this room will have 72, which is damning. Now the third, there are some issues. This is depend on how you playing your ships. You can first choose the plus 16% to main battery maximum fire range, which is a lot, in especially in high tier. And you can also choose this one, minus 12% to main battery loading time and minus 13% to main battery traverse speed. If you do this, you will have a 12% faster rate of fire. So instead of the rune, which I have now 10 seconds minus 12%, I will have yes, 8.7 seconds reload time. But I don't do that, and I will explain you later why. And of course, you can have this torpedo tubes modification tree, minus 15% to torps reload time, and plus 50% risk to torpedo tubes becoming incapacitated. 50%, that's damn a lot. Well, this I highly recommend if you're a Japanese destroyer like Fubuki, Shimakaze, Kagero. And this one have AA guns modification 3, which means that plus 25% to average damage per second of AA. So this buffs your AA even farther. So it depends on how build you are. I mean, if you are, let's say, Iowa or Montana, this, and you wanna, you know, sail with no fear from any aircraft, well, your AA will be even deadlier. And for the last second battery modification tree, minus 25% to second battery loading time, plus 20% second battery maximum fire range. Oh, this is very good for Yamato. or isomo, and minus 15% maximum dispersion of secondary battery shells. Now, this is actually depending on your play stage. You can either choose like this one, plus 16% to your main firing range, or you can go for reloads. You will have 12% faster reload time. Or if you're a battleship, you may go to your second builds or AA modification if you have stronger. So there's this depend on what ship you have. There's at least 3 different options. I cannot say which one is better, but I'll explain why I choose this one and not the reload time. Yeah, I'll do it in just a short minute. Now for the 4th slot, nothing has changed. It's the same, but here is a big difference, and I'll change it right away. Damage control system modification has been in the game for a long time, and so the proportion modification too, but there is a huge change. Now you have minus 50% to time to reach full power, and we didn't have this before. Normally I would go for the minus 20% rudder shift time if you're on a rune or a battleship or anything. Now I am saying not to purchase the gearing modification. Maybe you have it right now, but in the next patch I advise to not get it. You have to purchase for 1 million and mount. Yes, sir. Why? Because this is a buff, my friends, YouTubers. This wasn't any 50%. It was on, I think, only like 25 or something. But anyhow, now it's 50%, which means that you gain faster. But you not just start from 0 to full power 50% faster. When you press the brake, you brake faster as well, and also that's 50%. So you can use it to your advantage. Let's say if someone is chasing you or they want to torp you, it's very easy to dodge the shells and the torps by adjusting your speed. And just because now this is so damn good, 50% better, and it wasn't that fast. So I would advise it. It doesn't matter if you're a destroyer or your carrier or any ship. This is the way to go. So yeah. And for the last slot, we did have this one, plus 50% to range your ship, and but then plus the spotting range. No sir, I'll of course go for the minus 10% detectable range. But now let's talk about something very interesting. At here you have a lot of options. I'm talking about the 3rd slot. Why I choose this and I did not go for a reload, and for me it's very obvious. My main, because I have very nice flat arc German shells which travel 925 meters a second. I have now firing range 20.7 kilometers, and this is full captain, 15-point captain. My detectable range by sea it's 11.1. And even if I'm firing my guns to the by enemies, and believe it or not, I will hit the damn target at 17 or 18 kilometers thanks to this shell arc, which is very good. So I invisible fire from 17.7 kilometers up to 20.7. So it's exactly 4 kilometer invisible fire. Yeah, that's right, folks. If you know your range, if you know where you're spotted, if you don't have any destroyer near you, you can invisible fire with this rune at exactly 4 kilometers. You hit your enemy doesn't know a shit where you are, and this is the reason I go. Remember, folks, you're a light cruiser, heavily cruiser, yes, but anyway, you're damn support. You don't, you're not a ship who, you know, likes to take any of damage. So if you can invisible fight for 4 kilometers, why the hell not? Even if you lose 12% of reload time of your guns, I think 10% it's still one of the best tier 9 ships in the game. I'm talking about the reload time of 203 kilometers, 203 millimeters main gun, and yeah, I just love this build. This is the way to go. The biggest changes I did in the fifth purpose modification too. This is way to go, and I think Wargaming will compensate at us all the modules, because some modules are brand new and some modules receive, like this one, a huge buff. This is way to go from now on, and yeah. And once other changes, that you can see the carriers plane. The carriers have a plane on the air. You can see the name of this, like this Mitsubishi A5 M4. You can see, and one of the biggest difference, if you die, you can press shift and L, and you can see the whole battle. You can move forward and backwards, and now you can actually see in free camera mode that you never seen before, so I will explain you a little bit later. So this is the big change. I personally think that the battleships will get more accurate with the new patch. The cruiser also will have much stronger AA than before in the latest patch. And I played the battle with my Dmitry Donskoy. Dmitry Donskoy has AA defense only at 67, which is not a whole lot. Depends of your captain's perk. I don't have the advanced fires. I'll receive 78. I think maybe this is the way to go. And of course you can upgrade with 10% of your AA. So this bugger will receive almost 80 something with the captain's perk. But the biggest difference, folks, I was engaged and I was attacked by tier 9 cruiser. Because of the modules, your AA will be stronger. So if you are a battleship captain with good AA, and I'm talking the American lines like New Mexico, North Carolina, Iowa, and Montana, your AA will be more deadlier. You're gonna feel that you're gonna put the plane down much easier, much faster from fodder, because that's all about this, the module. And even as if you're a good AA supporter, like American cruiser or something, it's still. Oh, there is one more thing. I actually forgot. The American battleship will receive, only they will receive a new module. I just want to see if I have any. Well, I have any, but I'm talking about the module not for Touch 3. Where are you? Iowa. Let's take Iowa. Iowa at upgrades. Oh, I cannot. But anyway, the American battleship will have additional module only for them, so they will have even stronger AA. For more information, you can go to I Chase channel and you see what I'm talking about. So this is bad news for Carrier, this new patch, and it's great news for American Battleship. Yeah, they will receive a lot of love, and and the module. And if you were dead, you can still have a lot of fun watching the, like, in a free camera mode, a new mode that you never seen before. Well, folks, that's all what I had to say about this patch. If you have any comments or any questions, please subscribe or write down no question, and I will try to answer for you of this new patch. And we, of course, we have a new map. There's a new map also, which is interesting. And yes, I wish you have a great battle. Good luck with your ranked, and see you in the next patch. Bye.